What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. With this video, we are jumping into The Punisher, issue number 3. If you have not been keeping up on everything going on with Jason Aaron's The Punisher line, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. What we have seen so far is that Frank Castle, he is the High Slayer, making a deal to work for the Hand. He does this because they bring back his wife. Maria returned to the land of the living. She is unaware of where her children are and their tragic past. As the Punisher becomes a weapon for the Hand, on the horizon, a god is taunting the Punisher. That god is Ares. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 3, we are picking up with the Punisher leading his ninjas into war, charging full speed ahead. Right now, they are taking on a whole battalion of Hydra. This is a bloody, deadly, and very brutal fight. These Hydra guys, they stood absolutely no chance. As Frank Castle and the ninjas, they take out all of these guys. They leave one of them alive. They bring him back to the Citadel. This Hydra agent, he is going to be tortured. The Hand of Frank Castle will be the one that does it. The High Priestess letting him know that they all need a lesson from the High Slayer, from the King of Killers. And Frank Castle, he's not one of many words. He lets it be known that your job is to win the war. Whatever it takes, whatever the cost. But the High Priestess, she's looking for something a little more, something a little different. Something that will inspire everybody else. What she wants is the story of when Frank Castle killed his first person. This is a story that takes us back all the way to 10 years old. Frank Castle sitting on his rooftop just enjoying the day, and that's when he hears the noise. Looking over the edge, what he sees is one individual beating a man and a woman. What he also sees is everybody, they run. They scatter like rats. Windows are closing. Everyone pretends that they are not seeing what is happening. Hearing that woman scream, hearing her beg for help, Frank Castle picks up what appears to be his little BB gun and he points it at the man. But instead of pulling that trigger, he hesitates. He doesn't stop this from happening. And for weeks after that, he could hear the screams everywhere he went, believing that there was only one way to silence that. That justice for those individuals was the only way to stop the screaming. Finally, he gets to the point where he is going to devise a plan. He draws out his revenge plan. Step by step, he starts creating his weapon because he knows who is responsible. He has been following him for quite some time, knowing exactly where he lives. Frank Castle, he creates some homemade napalm, setting up a booby trap. As soon as this guy walks out of his door, the napalm dumps onto him. As young Frank Castle walks out of the shadows, on his face is a Captain America mask, saying that he doesn't want to hear their screams anymore. What he wants to hear is this man's screams. Taking a spray can and a lighter, he sets him ablaze. As the man on fire runs out of the building and down into the street. As per usual, everybody scatters. The windows bang shut. Everyone pretends like they didn't see anything. And that was the day the Punisher was born. At this point, the Punisher has already finished up doing his interrogation of this Hydra agent. He knows who the leader of the apostles are. He knows that the god of war, the one known as Ares, is calling him out, knowing exactly where to find him. Frank Castle assembles all ninjas to the helicopters. Before they send the High Slayer into battle, there is one thing he needs to take care of. Because right now there is a dispute between two of the ninjas, both of them willingly admitting that they had killed another ninja in this dispute. Frank Castle's response to this is to kill both of them right there on the spot. When the High Priestess asks the question of why kill both of them, the Punisher's response is that they murdered somebody, both of them admitting this. And the Punisher being High Slayer, he is the one to tell people when they can and cannot kill, that they will do what he says when he says to do it. If you are to disobey these rules, the Punisher himself will strike you down. As they are interrupted, something is going on with Maria. As they rush outside to see what is going on, she is freaking out, saying that they shouldn't be here. Their kids are waiting for them to be picked up. Of course, she doesn't know everything that has happened. Giving her a sedative, they put her down to sleep. But obviously, not having their children with them, it is affecting Maria very much. While a Punisher was handling this entire situation, they had still sent the ninjas ahead to face the God of War. And Ares sees this as an insult, believing the Punisher himself, the High Slayer, was going to come and confront him. Instead, they send unworthy ninjas to try and face a freaking God of War. Nonetheless, Ares, he murders everybody, leaving nothing to be resurrected. This massacre was a message. He's not looking for foot soldiers. He wants the Punisher. The Punisher right now, though, he is having a discussion with the Beast. The High Priestess telling the Punisher to let the Beast know how much you miss your children. Frank Castle standing before two tiny coffins. That will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. While it is a relatively short issue, we're learning a lot more about Frank Castle and how he is running things. He truly does believe that the Hand is working for him, that the Hand is going to end the wars that he has been waging, the war against evildoers. But underneath the surface, we can tell that the High Priestess, she has some kind of ulterior motive, not knowing what that is just yet. In some way, shape, or form, Frank Castle is going to be outplayed. It doesn't help that they also have the leverage of resurrection, bringing back his wife. It looks like they are about to bring back his children as well. This is the ultimate weapon that you hold over Frank Castle's head. The ability to have the ones he loves back in his arms every single day. We definitely have a big battle coming up soon. Frank Castle is going to be going toe to toe with the freaking God of War. Now empowered with all the abilities of High Slayer, we are gonna see a battle of epic proportions. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. And until the next breakdown.